Alright, hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about my field experience that I did in April of 2021 for my W200 class. So, for my field experience, I was with a freshman and sophomore year high school students in a biology class, and I facilitated a discussion on the meat tax in informational literacy, and then I had a group of 4 kids on a call with me on Microsoft Teams. The technology I used, so I utilized Padlet twice so that each student could cohesively write down all that they wanted to say about their particular position on the meat tax, and then share with the rest of the kids. The Padlet allowed the students to get all their ideas in one place for everyone to see, and then they can refer back to it when they share. Also, looking back, I would add some kind of game or brain break into the discussion or lesson because I had extra time and I thought the kids were probably getting bored with what we were doing. What went well? So I think I did a really good job of framing what exactly the meat tax is in the actual discussion we did. And then I also think I did a really good job of then tying in reliable, unreliable, and biased sources into the mix. What I struggled with. I definitely had issues with getting my specific students to participate in the discussion. As a fellow student during the pandemic, I do really understand the intense dislike of speaking out on Zoom and Teams, but it did, surprisingly hurt my feelings when no one would respond to a question I posed. So, to rectify this issue, I would call each of my students out by name when I wanted them to speak, which thankfully worked. So, how to improve? How I could improve? I think any and all issues I had can be attributed to the fact that the meeting was virtual. I feel like it is a lot easier to teach when you are actually in the same room as your students. And however, if I run into the situation again, I will do what I mentioned on the last slide right off the bat. So I would say, Paige, what do you think about this? And then what I learned. I learned that virtual teaching is hard and that it can be hurtful when you speak or pose questions and no one is answering you. I also learned that I really dislike Microsoft Teams and that Zoom is a lot better. I definitely have a newfound appreciation for actually being in a classroom from the teacher's perspective. Thank you.